Good morning student, let us start our science class. Yes, in previous class we have discussed one of the life process, that is respiration. Yes. Before that we discussed about the breathing. What is the difference between breathing and respiration? Yes, this will recall the difference and what is a respiration process. Yes, already we have discussed in our last class. Yes, now tell me whether the respiratory process is a chemical reaction or else it is a chemical process. Yes, it is a chemical process. So we come to know that there will be two types of respiration, that is aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic means the presence of oxygen, anaerobic means the absence of oxygen. We have discussed the different pathways, all those things where it is occur. Yes. Now, what is the different parts in our respiratory tract? From where it start? Yes, from the nasal cavity or else from the nose, nostrils, and it reaches to the pharynx, larynx, trachea, that is the windpipe, and it reaches to the bronchus and bronchioles. Finally, it reaches to the where? Alveoli. So, what is the role of alveoli? What it is doing? Alveoli it is giving oxygenated blood to the blood capillaries. They are revolving around full, we can say so in roundup, it is rounduping that alveoli, all the blood capillaries are there over there. So, what it is doing? It is giving oxygenated blood and it is collecting carbon dioxide present in, that is a deoxygenated blood. So we have said what is the different colors. Yes. Now what happened? The carbon dioxide in same path, it is coming reverse. It is reaches to the alveoli, then it reaches to the bronchioles, next it is reaches to the bronchus, trachea, and through the nostrils it is coming out. That is the carbon dioxide. So we come to know that that is the inhalation and exhalation. So that two process we come to know. Now tell me student, who is protecting our nose or else our respiratory tract? So that is the small hairs, upon that cilia present in our respiratory tract. Yes, upon that the mucus. So nowadays it is a very dangerous virus, that is a coronavirus. What happens in our respiratory, it may attack to our respiratory system if our respiratory system is not strong. Same as that, those who are having the habit of smoking, they are the mucus or else the hairs present in their nose or else it is in the present in the respiratory tract may affect. So they will face different problems, different diseases, they leads to cancer, etc. we have studied. Yes. Now tell me student, we come to know that the oxygenated blood is going to the blood capillaries. Upon that blood capillaries giving back the deoxygenated, that is a carbon dioxide with blood to the alveoli. Now tell me, from where these bloods are coming to our lungs? From where it is coming? Yes, that is because we have well designed circulatory system in our body, that is called as transportation system in our body. So in today's class we are going to study about the transportation. Yes, that is the one of the life process, that is the third life process what we are studying, what we are going to study, that is the transportation. Write down the heading, transportation. So what is transportation? Transportation. Now tell me what it means. Transportation. What it means? Yeah. It is going to transfer the things. Who is going to, that is the agency who is going to transport the thing, that is called as transportation. That system is called as transportation. Now in our body there will be a transportation system, that is a circulatory system. Now tell me, what is circulatory system? circulatory system. Name itself indicate circulating the thing, like a cycle it is going to circulating the things. Whatever it may be, it is going to circulate. So, entire system, that is a circulatory system. So, we have well-defined circulatory system in our body. So, in today's class, we are going to study about that transportation in human beings. That is nothing but circulatory system in human beings. Yes. Now, what is transported, or else we come to know our circulatory system is going to transporting. What it is transporting? Which material it is transporting? So that is the blood. Actually, the blood is going to transport in our circulatory system. Come to know, no? What is that? Blood. Now tell me, student, what is blood? Which color is there for the blood? Which color it is? Can you tell me which color? If you are getting any wound, blood comes out. Which color it is? Red colored blood we can see. Whether it in all animals we can see red color? No? Yes. In which animals we can't see red colored blood? Just refer the answer and find out and write it in your point book. My question is, which animal does not having any red colored blood? So sometimes we are calling it as a white color. Yes? Yes. Now blood. Now tell me what it is actually. Blood means, in 9th standard we have studied tissues chapter, right? Yes. In tissues chapter we come to know that blood is a type of tissue. It is a connective tissue. Yes? Yes. Now tell me, tissues means we have to see the cells over here, no? So in blood, if you are going to take a spoon of blood, you can get millions of blood cells, because blood is a tissue. Yes? Upon that, which matrix is present in tissue? Sorry, blood as a tissue? Which matrix? You have to refer the answer, okay? Blood. Now, usually we are saying that the blood plasma. Do you know what is blood plasma? Yes, we have discussed. That is also in tissue chapter. Once again, I am not going to discuss that one. See here, in blood plasma, we can see 3 types of cells. What are those? Name is red blood cell, that is RBC, WBC and platelets. Now tell me, what is the role of these 3 blood cells? RBC, first one. RBC, red blood cell. Now what it is doing, red blood cell? We come to know the color of this is red in color. So this is a blood cell. It is carrying the oxygen. So it has a very important role in our body. If you are deficiency of this, we will get, that is the anemia disease. Okay, that is, we can see, we have studied the hemoglobin, all those things, right? Yes, all will come in this RBC. Now tell me the function, what it is doing? It is going to carry the oxygen. So it is having the red color. So it is oxygenated. Yes. Now one more cell, which one? That is WBC. That is white blood cells. Yes. Now tell me, student, what is white blood cell? Yes. We know that it is the immunity system to us. So if we have deficiency of this, means what will happen? We will get diseases soon. Virus or else any bacteria, any germs, it may attack us very easily, because it is a immunity system to us. It is, if we have the constant number of these WBC, means we are fit. We won't get any disease soon. So it is going to fight against the disease. It is going to fight against the microbes. So if it is strong, if WBC is strong in our body, means it will kill that germs or microbes. So our body will going to win that game. So what will happen? We are going to kill that one. Otherwise, if our WBC is very weak, means what will happen? If it is WBC is weak, means any other microbes, foreign microbes, those who are entering to our body, it may kill or destroy our immunity system. So it will win. Which one? Microbes will win. So that what will happen? Surely we will get the diseases. So this is all about WBC. Sometimes in some case there will be a number of subdivisions in this WBC. Different cells are there. So already we have discussed in our 9th standard. So what will happen? Sometime the amount of some WBC is going to increase, means that is also a dangerous one. So it leads to cancer also. Okay? Yes. Now one more is platelets. Platelets. Do you know what is platelets? Yes? Platelets. So what it is doing? Platelets means what? See, it is going to coagulate the blood. It is helping to coagulate the blood. If in our body the constant number of platelets are not there, means what will happen? Our body won't coagulate. The blood won't coagulate soon. See here, in outside our body, that is in skin and all, if it is any bleeding, we can do any plastering or anything. If it is in the internal bleeding, inside the body, if it is a bleeding, okay, what will happen? Who is going to put the plaster over there? No one is there. So who is going to protect our body? The platelets are going to protect our body. They are going to heal over there. They are going to coagulate the blood. Okay, come to know. See, in some cases, if you are getting any malaria like disease, what will happen? Our RBC count will come down. Okay, in some time, if you are getting a fever like a dengue, our platelets will come down. Along with that, if you are getting any diseases, if you are going to weak, your WBC is count getting down. Okay, once if our WBC count is getting down, means it indicates that what? Yeah, we are weak, we are not fit, because our immunity power is very low, or else immunity system is very low. Yes, this is all about the blood. Next we will see one of the main part in this circulatory system. First one we come to know that is the blood. Second one who in circulatory system? That is the heart. Yes, heart. Yes. Now tell me where it is present. Heart. Where it is present? Yeah. In which place? Whether it is in head? No. Where it is? It is in the thoracic cavity. Thoracic region. Yesterday we have discussed about that. What is thoracic cavity? Yes, inside the rib cage there will be a empty space. Their lungs are occupying. So in between the lungs we can see our heart. Come to know where it is? Inside the rib cage, in the thoracic cavity. Where? Yeah, in between the lungs and just above the diaphragm. Actually, center of the chest we can say. Yes, just observe the picture. See, this is above the, just where the position, to show the position I have, we are observing this diagram. See, here we can see the exact position. But what we are saying? We are saying that I am feeling my heart somewhat left side. If some people asking you, where is your heart? Where you are showing? Where you are showing is left side you are showing, because actually it is not in the left, it is in the center of the in center of the lungs, but the small part of this heart is toward the left. So we are saying that is in left side. Actually we are feeling it is a left side, but it is not, but the small portion is towards the left side. Come to know now? Yes. So between the lungs and above the diaphragm. Yes. Next we'll see heart and its different parts. Very, very important it is. In exam, surely they will ask for 4 marks to draw the neat label diagram with explanation they will ask. So you have to know how to draw this one. Try to draw the diagram of heart. Upon that, name all the parts neatly. You have to put all the arrow marks in equal size and show how it is, okay, and where it is, and all the parts you have to explain. So let us observe the diagram of heart. Yes. See, this is a diagram. It is not so neat, but I have drawn a diagram. See here. Observe this, student. Carefully you have to observe and try to name the parts. Actually, in heart we can see main 4 parts. Main 4 parts we can see, that is right atrium and right ventricle. Here right atrium, ventricle right side, and left atrium and left ventricle. This is a 4 major parts in our heart. Okay, because we are the human beings. In our case, we have 4-chambered heart. So we come to know what are the 4 chambers. That is right atrium, ventricle, both right side ventricle, and here left atrium and left ventricle. Come to know now? Yes. Next we will see the connections of this. There will be a number of connections to our heart. Okay, like a pipeline system how we have from the syntax tank. Okay, same as that, there will be a number of pipeline connection. Just will name first, and after that, after the naming, we will discuss the what are the different functions and a role in our heart. Okay, first one here you can see, it is there in our textbook also, similar diagram. So by seeing, observing that only you have to try to draw. Okay, here this side, see this pipe, that is called as vena cava. See here, V-E-N-A, C-A-V-A, see this pipe actually. See here, we can see upper body, one vena cava, upon that in the lower body, one vena cava. I will tell you student what is the function of this. See here, we can see these pipes. See, I have colored here blue color. Okay, see this is a vena cava here and here one more. So this vena cava till where it is leading, see this position, that position is called as right atrium. Come to know this position, it is this vena cava and this vena cava. This is a lower body and this is a upper body. From it is leading to the upper body, so it reaches to the atrium, right atrium. Next, from here, next we can see one small here, see something, it is like a, see here, this is a passage we can see, that is called as valves. Okay, this region. Next we can see one more chamber, that is called as right ventricle. Come to know. Next from here we can see one more pipe to here, because I am colored both the pipes as a blue color. See here, this is a pulmonary artery. Name, look at the name, that is a pulmonary arteries. Come to know, see here, because all blue colored, I said the names, no? Clear? Say, am I correct? All the blue colored pipes and regions I have named. Next we will move to the another color, that is a yellow color here we have drawn. See here, here from where it starts, see here one pipe it is there, here one pipe it is there, upon that there will be a one more pipe here, that is a pulmonary vein. Okay, here see these pipes, next it reaches to the atrium, that is the left side of atrium, so it is called a left atrium. Next, same as that we can see the valves here, upon that there will be a left ventricles. Okay, this is a small idea of the different parts of this valve. Next, one more region we can see here, somewhat brown color it is, see See here, this part is called as septum. Actually, this is a dividing wall. Okay, now first we will see what is the function of this one. What is the function of this septum is, see here, there will be a different chambers, right? These chambers have to differentiate, otherwise what will happen? Every blood will mix over there like a cockroach. How it is in cockroach blood? It is different color only. So we have discussed that one in our lower classes. So here what will happen? It will mix up. So to avoid that one, there will be a partition, there will be a compartment is called as septum, dividing wall it is. So this septum, it is going to divide entire system, okay, to avoiding the mixing of blood. Yes. Now one more question, how this heart is made by? Which type of cell is present in our heart? Yes, we know that is called as cardiac cells or else cardiac muscle. So in heart we can see the cardiac muscle. Yes, so we come to know that there will be a cardiac muscle. So we know that the function of cardiac muscle, it has a unique function of cardiac muscle. We have discussed in the tissues chapter. Yes. Now next we will move to the functions of this. Okay, functions of entire all pipes what is there in our heart, upon that the 4 chambers. First thing, we have to remember the vena cavas. What happened, what it is doing, that's vena cava. See, we can see 2 different pipes of vena cava, because from the upper surface of our body and from the lower surface of our body. From upper means from the higher part of our body, that is from the head region, all those things. Lower means from the leg, from the hand, all those things. What it is doing? It is going to pump. See, it is, the blood is passing through this pathway. Blood is passing through with this pathway. From where it is passing? From where these bloods are coming? From the cells. Okay, from the cells. Okay, so from all cells are giving back the blood to, see, to the atrium. So the pipe which is the connecting pipe, that is the vena cavas. Okay, so what happened? Now the blood is reaches to here. Okay, this atrium, it is filled with blood now. What will happen? What will be the size? Whether the size is increase or decrease? Yes, size will increase that time. See, just imagine like a balloon it is going to increase its size. So what happened? There will be a creation of pressure. Because of that pressure, these valves, actually this is like a door, it is going to close, always it is closed. But what happens? Because of that pressure, it is going to open. This small valves, see, this is a door like it is. Because of that pressure, it is going to open. Now where it comes blood? Blood is which rush out and it will come down to right ventricle. Now blood reaches to here. So what will happen to this one? This will contract and this will relax. Now what happened? This relaxed, now this is contracted. Now blood is here. So what happened? This blood is passing like this through this pipe and it reaches to the pulmonary arteries. Do you know what is this pulmonary artery? These having the connection to our lungs. So what happened? The blood is going to the lungs now. It reaches to the lungs. Lungs, what it is doing? You know what it is doing in lungs? Now these all bloods with carbon dioxide, because it comes from the different part of our body and different cells in our body. So what happened? These all are carbon dioxides are present, deoxygenated blood it is. So roughly I have given the blue color because we know that carbon dioxide, that deoxygenated blood is bluish purple in color. So what happened now? It reaches to the artery, through arteries it reaches to the lungs. Now what happened? Lungs is giving back oxygenated blood. We know that from where next carbon dioxide from where it goes? it is goes through alveoli. Whatever we have studied yesterday, it reaches to the nostrils and goes out. Carbon dioxide I am saying, not blood. So what happened? In lungs there will be a number of oxygen molecule. It is collecting, blood is going to collect, blood capillaries are going to collect. So what happened? That is a through pulmonary vein. This oxygenated blood is reaches to the left atrium. Same procedure it happened, what it is happened over here. Same thing it is, what happens? Now it is getting the blood. Now what happened? It may, the size will increase. There will be a creation of pressure. Because of that pressure, what will happen? These valves may open, will open, not may, it will open. So what happened? It will open, it reaches to the left ventricle. Now what happened? Left ventricle, from left ventricle forcefully it is going back through aorta and it reaches to the different body parts. Come to know, this is all about the functioning of heart. Yes. So once again I will glance, see, I will write and I will tell you student how it is once again. Just will take a rough diagram. See here, rough diagram. I will take like this. Just imagine this is our lungs. Okay. See in diagram, sometimes we will get confusion. So in roughly I am drawing, this is our lungs. Just imagine like this. It is it is our heart, not lungs. See here, there will be a two. See here, which one is this? Septum. And there will be a compartment here. Compartment and valves here. Just imagine like this. Name it right atrium and left atrium. Right ventricle and left ventricle. Just name like this. Yes. Now, first thing, we know that from the lungs, blood is coming to where? Which part? Yes, to the left atrium. Which blood it is? Which colored it is? Red colored, because it is a oxygenated blood, so it is red color. Next, from where it reach? Yes, contraction and relaxation process, creating the pressure over here, valves are opening. Now blood is reaches to left ventricle, oxygenated blood it is. Because of the pumping, it reaches to where? Different body organs. So write down here, body parts or else body organs. Can you see now? Yes, body organs. Whether it is oxygenated or carbon dioxide with blood? Oxygenated. So write down O2. Yes, we know that because of the aerobic respiration, what we are doing? Aerobic respiration, we are using this oxygen and we are giving back carbon dioxide. So what happened? Carbon dioxide with the blood, it is going to the right atrium. So write down here, carbon dioxide, blue is purple color. It is not in the red color. Now what happened? It reaches to here. So same thing, what it is happen here, same thing it is going to happen over here. Next, what happened? Because of the pumping, it reaches to the lungs, that is a carbon dioxide with the blood. Yes, here also you can write pumping. Here also because of the pumping only it is coming down. So this is the small idea of the working of our heart. Not only in our case, in all animals, how it is working. Come to know now? Yes. See, once again I will repeat all those things from where? Carbon dioxide. See, you have to write like this only, carbon dioxide and oxygen, then you will get very clearly. Okay? Yes. Next. Now tell me student, how many times blood goes to the heart? How many times? Once or twice? Yes. In our case we studied 2 times. See, from 1 time and from here 2 times. 2 times blood goes to the heart. That is, blood goes through heart twice during each cycle in all the vertebrates. In case of all the vertebrates, we can see 2 times blood is flowing through the heart. But there will be one question. In heart, if there is only 2 chambers, can you give the example such as animals? Yes, fishes. What will happen in fishes? What will happen in fishes? They are having only 2 lobes in their heart. What will happen then? Yes, they are taking dissolved oxygen present in the water. Only they are taking the oxygen. There is no such a carbon dioxide, so no need of discussing about that. So there is no carbon dioxide, only it is taking oxygen. Because of that only God's creation, how wonderful it is. See how it is, only 2 chambers are there in pisces heart, whereas fishes having only 2 chambered heart. What about in aves? What about in reptiles? Aves are 4 chambered like us only. What about in reptiles? Reptiles are having how many chambers? 3 chamber. Only in crocodile, that is an exception, that is a 4. But here in reptile, there will be a 2 left and right atriums, but only 1 ventricle. There is a chance of mixing because they are the cold-blooded animals. So there is no chance of such a things. Like in our, we are the warm-blooded animals, but in reptiles there is a mixing of blood in that is oxygenated and carbon dioxide with blood. It is going to mix in the ventricles, okay, because it have only partially divided, it is okay, partially divided ventricle it has. Yes. Now one more thing, student, after studying all those things, we come to know that here the blood is going to pump in our heart. So we know that what is the shape of our heart? Roughly we can say that is a triangular shape. Actually it is having the different shape. Roughly we are saying it is having the triangular shape. Upon that it is fit in our one fist. Okay, this much it is. When it is contract like this and relaxing, it is comes to fist once again. Once it is contract, little it is expanding like this, not fully it is. Yes. Now we come to know that if it is going to contract and relax continuously, there will be a creation of pressure. Yes, right? Yes. So there will be a creation of pressure. Now there will one more terms we come to know that is a blood pressure. That is called as a blood pressure. Do you know what is that blood pressure? Same. What it is happening here? Just imagine we are pumping water. There will be, if it is a more pressure, it will reach far away. If it is less pressure, it will come very near. Same as that here also. But we know that the normal blood pressure of a normal body temperature, it is 80 to 120 mm it is. Okay, 80 to 120. Okay, now what is this 80 and 120? How we are saying? See, 80, that is a lower. See, from wherever the blood coming to the heart, that is actually low pressure, that is 80 pressure. So from heart it is going little bit faster, that time high pressure there will be, that is a 120. So for the normal body temperature, for the normal person, it should be 180 to 120. If it is increased, there will be a chance of high pressure in your body, in your heart. Upon that, if it is lower than this, means also there will be a low pressure. So we will get different symptoms like giddiness, weakness, vomiting sensation, nausea, etc. So if you are feeling like that, immediately you have to consult a doctor, because it is because of our blood pressure. Okay? Yes. So what and all we have discussed here today is we have discussed about the transportation in human beings, that is a circulatory system. We come to know that in circulatory system 2 terms are coming, that is first one is blood, because blood is going to transport in our heart. Okay, so second one is a heart. So to study this one, we have to know the different part and structure of heart, then only we can study the working of heart. Okay, yes. So what and all we have studied? We have discussed the different parts in our heart. That is mainly we have 4 parts. Upon that there will be a connecting pipes. Yes, 2 chambers, 4 chambers are there dividing one more wall, that is called as septum. Yes, upon that we come to know that from different parts of the body we are getting deoxygenated blood, and it goes to what? Goes to the respiratory tract, to the lungs. So there will be a connection between lungs and our heart. So what happened? The lungs is giving back oxygenated blood. It is going to collect in our heart chamber, one of the chamber of our heart. So it is passing through the ventricle and it passes to the different parts of our body. So how nicely the God creation, see here, there is no any spelling mistake. It is well defined, very clear creation in our body, so that there is no mix-upping of any blood, carbon dioxide and oxygen. So now one more small activity you have to do, student. Can you feel the heartbeat now? Yes, if you are going to keep our hand like this, we can feel the heartbeat. Now one activity, in 1 minute, how many times your heart is going to beat? Just you have to observe that one, do that activity and write it in your book. Okay, but don't run and come. See, aram se you have to sit. After having all those things, if it is a stomach and all full, just sit straight and observe the heart. Just feel the heartbeat and count it and write down how many times you are going to beat, how many times our heart is going to beat. Okay, how many times it is going to pump. Okay, that is a pumping of heart. Yes, so we have glanced at all those things. Next, write down the questions. Yes, before that, here one small video it is there, so you have to observe how our heart is going to pump. Okay, just observe here, this is a small video, how oxygenated blood goes from the heart to other parts, and how deoxygenated blood is coming to our heart. Okay, just observe that that is a video and feel it and enjoy that video, how it is working, how our heart is going to work. Okay, yes, write down the questions. Draw a neat labeled diagram of human heart and describe the parts. Okay, second question, give scientific reason. Fishes are having only 2-chambered heart, but we the human beings, we have 4-chambered heart. So you have to write why it is. Okay, in scientifically you have to give the reason. Okay, thank you, student.